Good morning, brother. It is 11 p.m. I've done everything, Woke up in time, went through my morning routine. Just finished some client work earlier on. Finished a couple of calls, and I'm here because many of you guys have high expectation, which is normal, right? We all have high expectations. Even in a realistic level, we always have high expectations, high standards, which is the right thing to do because you never rise up to your ambitions. You always fall back to standards. Always keep your standards high. But what should we do those times where we do not do the right thing, or we do what we suppose is the right thing but it does not go the way we want it to go? What should we do when it doesn't go the way we want it to go? What should we do when it just goes against our will? The outcome is different than our expectations. You always have standards, you always have expectations, and if you put in enough hard work, you always have a higher and higher expectation of the outcome to be the way you want it to be. But what to do if the outcome is completely different? If the outcome is not what you wanted, or if it's something negative? What if you worked on your business hours and hours and you quit your job and you invested money and you're in debt? You grew this business from 0 to an year and you have more and more expectations, but when you're about to finally make it, you're at the peak, boom, it all crashes and you lose more money. And now you're there just wondering if the choice that you took was the right choice, whether you should have quit your job, whether you should have invested in this business, whether you should have started this business in the first place. Well, let me tell you what, brother. Always remember this. What I'm about to tell you right now, keep this in mind all time long. And I promise you, I guarantee you, the sadness, the upset feeling that you always feel after you lose something or something does not go your way will not be there anymore. Only if you adopt the mindset that I'm about to give you, bro. Just remember all the time that something does not go your way, there's always a positive outcome. And I'm not talking about the outcome of your action or your expectation. I'm talking about the outcome of the total result. What do I mean by that? You work on the business hours and hours and it goes well, it goes the way you want it to. The positive outcome is, well, fucking done, bro. You made it. You went the way you wanted. But suppose it does not go your way. Most of the people will beat themselves down, will get in depression, will be like, why is this happening to me? But you can stay strong and you can continue to conquer even after that failure. You know why? Because you must remember all the time that if it goes your way, that's good. But if it does not go your way, that means two things. Number one, you got a blessing from the Lord, brother. You just got a lesson on what not to do for the next time to get a better outcome. And that for you is a big lesson, because the more lessons you learn, and that's just facts, bro. The more lessons you learn, there's different ways of learning. There's learning by experiencing, right? You can do something physically. There's learning by reading. There's learning by watching videos, by listening to someone or a trainer or something. But there's always the one way to learn that you can get anywhere else. And that's by experimentation of life lessons, something that you do wrong, and the outcomes teach you to never do that again. And normally that comes from a place of regret. And that's one of the keys that you must remember every time that does not go your way. Anytime something does not go your way, remember, bro, that is a blessing because you just got a lesson learned. Furthermore, you grew more. You became better, more knowledgeable than the past version of yourself that took the action and failed. Now, the second thing is that you are being tested. And I say this concept all the time, bro. And I'll put a link below. Many people commented that at least it changed their lives, that changed their way of thinking. It truly did change mine. Once you adopt this mindset of thinking that anything that happens bad to you is not a problem, it's an opportunity. And there's a test to see whether you're ready to go to the next level or you're still a loser that needs to stay where you are right now. Remember these two things, bro. You will get so much far, and any time that you lose, it won't feel like a loss anymore. I promise you, bro. You adopt this mindset, you just remember these two simple things. And I make these videos, bro, to give you value. So I expect you right now to write down notes. These two concepts, you remember them. Next time you fail, or next time something does not go your way, something beats down your expectations, you won't be sad, you won't be upset, you won't be beaten down, you won't be deluded. You will be happy, ready to go, angry, filled up to conquer more. That's the rare energy that we want, bro. Fuck that shit. Where people fail, get down, and they just don't want to get up anymore. They're like, oh, I might as well go back to scrolling on my phone. Or one day goes wrong, you have a good fucking chain of whatever the streak of not jerking off. After a week, you lose, and now you do it 4 times. Now you start eating shit. You forget about your good habits. You don't work for the day anymore, and maybe for the next day. And before you know, you're getting back on the cycle of despair. That's the loser mentality. We do not care about that shit. Bro, if you want to stay in this channel, if you want to watch this video, me and my boys, we always upgrade our lives. We always conquer our inner beast and get up every single solitary day. And we never let anything hold us back. And if we do slip, we get right back on our feet, because that's what we're supposed to do, bro. I want to build an army of soldiers with unbreakable mindsets that will never fall. And if for any reason they ever fall, they won't get back to the cycle of despair. They won't stay in that position for so long. They will get right back on their feet. As soon as they lose something, they get right back on their feet, and they conquer and they chase and they accomplish 3 times more than what they lost. That's what I'm trying to build, bro. So remember all the time, whenever something does not go your way, firstly, is a lesson to learn. So you must acknowledge that you did not get a problem, you got an opportunity to learn. And so now you know how to not fail for the next time, and you can improve the next outcome. And secondly, is a test for you to see whether you deserve to go to the next level or you deserve to stay where you're at. Because maybe that problem, that failure, was the last wall you had to break through to finally get the long period of long period of continuous success after success, win after win. Maybe that was the last wall that you had to break. But then you just backed up. And you want to avoid that. The way to avoid it is to always keep in mind that that might be your challenge, your test to get to the next level. So never let anything make you back up. Always keep taking steps forwards. Never take steps backwards, bro. And I go in depth on this topic in another video where I talk the whole video fully on it. So I'm gonna put it down in the link. If you want to watch it, go watch it. If you wanna stay where you're at, if you don't wanna expand your knowledge furthermore to become better, you can just not watch it. But I appreciate you watching this video, bro, and I appreciate you taking this knowledge. Hopefully you will act upon this knowledge and not just waste this knowledge. As the book Think and Grow Rich said, knowledge that is not acted upon is unworthy of being known, of being learned. That being said, bro, I hope you kill your day. It's a fucking new day, bro. Smash it. It does not matter if you didn't start right. It does not matter if this whole time you're just procrastinating, bro. The worst decision that you can take is to stay where you are and to continue scroll on YouTube. But if you want to make it serious, if you really want to make it, if you care about your future, about those money, about that financial freedom, that location freedom, and that mindset freedom away from government, and help your family, help yourself, help your future family, bro, make this your last video that you've watched. Close YouTube and go back to fucking work. Stop letting anything hold back. Keep fucking grinding.